Good evening, everyone. I am Sanika Chavan from Vidyalankan Institute of Technology. Heartily welcomes you all to this event organized by ALILA. ALILA is the platform where creativity on the campus gets the platform of their own. When learning is purposeful, creativity blossoms. When creativity blossoms, thinking emanates. When thinking emanates, knowledge is fully lit. And when knowledge is fully lit, the economy flourishes. Today we are having one special day. Wondering? Today there is World Art Day, a celebration to promote the development, diffusion, and enjoyment of art. It is said that the art is language of soul. Now, when we are saying art is not just painting or sketching, it consists of an array of activities like music and dance. On the occasion of World Art Day, we are having so many talented individuals sharing their artistic abilities. I know you all are eagerly waiting for the performances, but before we start with the event, I would like to introduce my co-host Sahil Malthankar.
So, hello all, this is Sahil Malthankar and I will be the co-host for this evening. Sorry, artistic evening. Yeah, artistic. As some of the best artists from VIT will be presenting and performing in front of you their art forms. There will be melodious music, captivating dance, photogenic sketching, some informative sessions on tricks and technique of photography, and many more. Instead of me revealing all the suspense, let us all witness this prismatic gift. So get ready and अपने खुर्सियों की पेटी बांध लीजिए. I think we are ready to start the event. Right, Sanika?
Yes, Sahil. Let us start the event by our first performance by dynamic artist. She is trained in Bharatnatyam for 8 years and completed Visharad. She is an alumna from 2014 to 2018 batch and has won many solo dance competitions representing VIT at inter-college level and was lead dancer of VIT's inter-college dance team, Breed Breakers, for 3 years. She was a speaker at TEDx VIT 2018. She is well versed in dance forms like Bharatnatyam, hip hop, locking, popping, animation, robotics, and contemporary dance styles. Let us welcome one of the most versatile dancers, Isha Acharya.
Yeah. Fly, we keep it Indian, reppin' all the billions, better from Melbourne to Michigan. We used to living with villains and from killers plus sinners. We never oblivious about God the illest, far from errors. We high five fellas, divine realists. On microphones, we define sickest. Apart from my name, this one thing. These women like saying Om Namah Shivaya. Dropping the purest of flows. You like that, baby? It's the manjas on the show. We like that. The word's generic, verbs are methodic. Belief was genetic. The fate try and measure it like this. Avijanamantasthimirah mihiradvipanagiri Jananam chaitanyastabhakam karandashtrutijhari. Translation: Oh gracious one, you're the sun that dispels the darkness of the unlettered. You're the stream of consciousness for the unthinking fool. Darilaram chintamani gurarika janma jaladam nimagnaram dhamsha muraripu parahasya bhavati.
Wow, what an energetic performance. Thanks a lot, Isha. Moving on to the next art. So now we have Darshan Dangodi. He is a sketch artist and he looks up to sketching as his passion. He has been doing this art since he was 8 years old. He never went to any classes or never learned from any course. Instead, he learned by observing things through the internet and watching other artists and practicing their art forms. Darshan is going to sketch Someone who is known to all of us. Let's see and try to guess who skated it.
That was indeed mesmerizing. Before moving on, I would like to share that music doesn't lie. Music is the language of the spirit. It opens the secret of life, bringing peace, abolishing strife. Now I would like to welcome our next artist with her melodious singing performance. She has been practicing Carnatic music for past 9 years and singing since she was 6 years old. Let us welcome Akshita Suresh, who is going to sing Piya To Se Naina.
रात को जब चांद चमके चल उठे तन मेरा मैं कहूँ मत करो चंदा उस गली का फेरा रात को जब चांद चमके चल उठे तन मेरा मैं कहूँ मत करो चंदा उस गली का फेरा आना मोरा सया जब आए चमकना उस रात को जब मिले तन मन मिल के तन मन पिया तो से पिया तो से पिया तो से नैना लगे रे नैना लगे रे जाने क्या हो अब आगे रे नैना लगे रे पिया तो से नैना लगे रे ओ मेरे पिचकारी ओ सखियों ने मारे भीगे मोरे सया सारे हाय तन बदन मोरा खाप दर दन दिनक दिन दिन दिनक दिन दिन पिया पिया तो से नैना लगे रे नैना लगे रे जाने क्या हो अब आए रे नैना लगे रे पिया तो से नैना लगे रे नैना लगे रे जाने क्या हो अब आगे रे
That was indeed a soulful song. Thank you, Akshita. Moving on to our next segment. We have Hridaya Murudkar with us. She is a freelancing photographer and she has been in this field for last 6 years. She learned photography from Udaan School of Photography. She was represented as youngest photographer in Gujarat Photo Festival and her work got displayed under the theme of change. She has won many awards in various photography competitions and worked with 2 fashion designers as well as an NGO. She was the head of V Caliber Clickers in our VIHAR Student Council. Let's see what she has for us today.
Thank you for such a humble and a brief introduction. Hi everyone, I am Hridaya Murudkar and I am currently a student of the final year in VIT. I'm super excited for today's session on tips and tricks in photography because let's admit it, we all want to create stunning photos and beautiful memories. So today's session is a compilation of all these tips and tricks that we as photographers usually do. Here's a shout out to my VCC team and my sister who have always been guiding, motivating and helping me in embracing my creative side. So let's begin. Trick number 1, change the angle. Changing the angle brings about a whole lot of different perspective to your photographs. It also enhances the overall look of your photos. Here are some examples. As you can see in these examples that changing the angle has considerably improved the overall look of these photographs. It has also removed any unwanted and disturbing factors. Trick number 2, direct light hack. Using natural daylight and capturing photos standing against your window are some of the most common shots. You can make these shots creative by using a sequence material. Here's an example. Similarly, we can also use an embroidered net material to create different effects and also enhance your photos. Sometimes, even without using any props, you can take stunning photos in black and white against sharp daylight to bring on the details. Trick number 3. Bokeh and color pop. You will always find things which are similar to or in contrast to your subject. Use these things and hold them closer to your camera, focusing on your object. This will make the things which you held closer to your camera go out of focus and will create a blur or a color pop bokeh. This is one of my favorite techniques that I use for capturing portrait photos. Take a look. Here I have used a leaf that is similar to my friend's kurti, and I really love the composition of the entire picture. Whereas here I have used a similar branch of leaves to create a contrast against all the warmness in around the subject. Another example is of the matching dupatta to my friend's dress, and it really knocks out the grey backdrop. And lastly, I used a similar technique to capture a portrait of my beloved retriever. This image was shot during Christmas, where I used a tree ornament that was a gold flower ring, and it really gave a pretty festive vibe to the whole photo. Trick number 4. Rule of thirds. The rule of thirds is a fantastic technique in creating an overall good composition of your photos. All you have to do is just turn your camera into your grid mode and take pictures while focusing on the points of intersections. These points of intersections help you to form properly framed pictures, as well as also help you to crop out any unwanted background. Here are a few examples. The water droplet is focused exactly upon my point of intersection, making the entire photo look calm yet precise. Another photo is of a woman walking down the road with her child, and as you can see that the perfect alignment of my grid makes it look absolutely picture perfect. Rules are meant to be broken, and that is what our trick 5 is all about. Trick number 5. Breaking the rule of thirds. In photography, where you get to experiment in various ways, breaking this rule will cost you nothing but better photos. Because if you stick to the rule of thirds always, it can hold you back. For example, the photo of a shepherd in this picture looks more pleasing when you shot in between the herd, or this fragile hand against the sleeve of sherwani. Even this portrait which does not follow the rule of thirds. Trick number 6. Use of leading lines. Leading lines are incredibly effective in directing a viewer's attention. Here are some examples of leading lines which are shot by me. We all remember the brick wall near our campus's gate door. It's a brilliant spot to take a photo, as these tiles help create a leading effect. They even draw more attention towards the subject. I use the same examples to create the same in my house as well. Here are a few more examples. A woman walking up the staircase, a person leading down the staircase. These spiral lines enhance the subject even more. Trick number 7. Long exposure or light painting photography. Always keep in mind, while practicing long exposure or light painting photography, make use of a tripod or anything that can hold your camera or your phone still. The following are the settings for long exposure or light painting photography. Shutter speed should be as low as possible, 1/10 of a second. ISO should be 100 to maintain the darkness. Focus should be manual and it should be focused on the subject. Using autofocus will shift the focus to the moving light within darkness. This can cause your subject to be blurred or out of focus. You can vary the choice of colors and also play around the subject. Here are some light painting examples that I shot during DSLR Baba's light painting workshop. You can follow DSLR Baba for many such workshops that take place around the year. Trick number 8. Reflections. For this, you will require a reflective surface like an off-phone screen, a mirror, or you can use natural elements like a river, a puddle of water, etc. This trick can help you strongly while taking picturesque landscape views on your next trip. You should try this. Here's an example. This is a natural picturesque landscape which is shot by one of my favorite photographers and friends, Nachiket Parchure, where he has used a natural water river which is causing an effect of reflection on the river and making this scenery look even more picturesque and beautiful. Trick number 9. Silhouettes. Silhouettes are a wonderful way of depicting drama, emotion, as well as a different kind of a mood. If you are a sucker for pretty skies as well as sunsets, then you should definitely try out this trick. In this example, choose something that is strong and powerful enough to depict an emotion and draw the viewer's attention. Instead of lighting in front of your subject, make sure that there is enough light on the back of your subject. Next, lower the brightness by focusing on your subject and you will be able to capture pretty silhouettes. Trick number 10. Aesthetic frames. To enhance the look of your food bowl or even your product, make sure that you only capture a quarter part of every product which is put inside the frame. This will help to make sure that you don't entirely add up your product but also enhance the beauty of the entire frame. Here are some examples shot by me. There are innumerable tips and tricks when it comes to photography, but these were my top 10. To find out more about these tips and tricks, you can follow me on Instagram @RidyaMurudkar Photography and can always get in touch to learn and know more. And lastly, before concluding, I must say that I'm so glad to be a part of this session. Thank you to the team for lending me this opportunity. I can't wait to see you guys create these tips and tricks while also maintaining the safety of yours in these times. Take care, see you safe and soon. Bye.
I'm sure these tricks and techniques will help many of us. I believe every guitar player inherently has something unique about their playing. They just have to identify what makes them different and develop it. And here I welcome a talented guitarist. He has been practicing guitar since he was 11 years old. He loves playing Western classical, fingerstyle, and jazz music. He has composed few classical pieces and loves mixing and mastering them. Let us welcome Shubham Soman, who is going to present one of the most renowned songs, Breathless.
Really feeling breathless. That was indeed amazing, Shubham. Thanks a lot. But you guys wait. Now you will have to again hold on your breath. हो, खरं तर मला हे तुम्हाला सांगण्याची गरज सुद्धा पडणार नाही. कारण आता येणारा विषय कानावर पडताच प्रत्येक महाराष्ट्रीय किंबहुना प्रत्येक भारतीय या विषयाला श्वास रोखून ऐकतो. हा विषय आहे ह्याच मराठी मातेत जन्मलेल्या त्या सुपुत्राचा ज्याने मराठ्यांची कीर्ती अवघ्या जगात गाजवली, ज्यांनी सुमारे 400 वर्षांपूर्वी वापरलेली युद्धनीती आज जवळपास 32 देशात अभ्यासिली आणि वापरली जाते, असे यशवंत, कीर्तिवंत श्रीमान श्री योगी छत्रपती शिवाजी महाराजांबद्दल मी बोलतोय. त्यांच्या जीवनातील प्रत्येक प्रसंग आजच्या युगाला दिशा दाखवणार आहे. आणि त्याच महाराजांच्या कीर्तीचे वर्णन करणारा एक प्रसंग घेऊन आपल्या समोर येतोय प्रथम अकोश गोस्वामी. प्रथम मागील 9 वर्षांपासून मराठी साहित्याचा आणि विशेषहून शिवचरित्राचा अभ्यासक आहे. त्याने अनेक ग्रंथांचे पठण पारायण केले आहे आणि अनेक काव्य त्याने मुखोद्गत केले आहेत. चला तर ऐकूया महाराजांच्या दरबारातील एक किस्सा प्रथमच्या आवाजात.
नमस्कार, मी प्रथम अकोश गोस्वामी, विद्यालंकार इन्स्टिट्यूट ऑफ टेक्नॉलॉजी मधील एक विद्यार्थी. सर्वप्रथम एक असा राजा ज्या राजाबाबतीत कविराज भूषण लिहितात, मुक्तीची मंत्रणा युक्तीची यंत्रणा, खलदुष्ट दुर्जना प्रलयंकर हा, संतास रक्षितो शत्रूंनी खंदतो, भावंड भावना संस्थापितो. असे आपले लाडके छत्रपती शिवाजी महाराज यांना माझा मानाचा मुजरा. महाराजांच्या आभाळा एवढ्या इतिहासातील आज एक सुवर्णी कोंदानात सजवलेलं पान मी आपल्यासमोर सादर करणार आहे. हा किस्सा आहे राजगडावरचा. महाराज दालनात विराजमान होते. तेवढ्यात मोरोपंत पिंगळे आले. का बरं आले? ते कारण होतं, ते दिवाकर गोसाव्यांची वर्दी घेऊन आले होते. दिवाकर गोसावी म्हणजे कोण? तर समर्थ रामदास स्वामी यांचा एक प्रिय शिष्य. दिवाकर गोसावी हे समर्थ रामदास स्वामींचं पत्र घेऊन आले होते. महाराजांना आनंद झाला. महाराजांनी ते पत्र सदर बैठकीत आऊसाहेबांसमोर वाचलं जावं अशी आज्ञा दिली. पत्र वाचायला सुरुवात झाली. दिवाकर गोसावी वाचायला लागले. निश्चयाचा महामेरू, बहुत जनासी याधारू, अखंड स्थितीचा निर्धारू, श्रीमंत योगी. इथे निश्चयाचा महामेरू म्हणजे एक असा राजा ज्याचा निश्चय रूढ आहे, अविचल आहे. बहुत जनासी आधारू, रयतेचा आधार. अखंड स्थितीचा निर्धारू, परिस्थिती सावरणारा, सुधरवणारा. श्रीमंत योगी, एक असा राजा जो योगी म्हणून श्रीमंत आहे. परोपकाराची या राशी, उद्दंड घडते जयाशी, जयाचे गुण महत्वाशी, तुलना कशी. नरपती, हयपती, गजपती, गडपती, पुरंदर आणि शक्ती, पृष्ठभागी. यशवंत, कीर्तिवंत, सामर्थ्यवंत, वर्धवंत, पुण्यवंत, नीतिवंत आणि जयवंत, जाणता राजा. इथं महाराजांचे वेगवेगळे गुण आणि त्यांना वेगवेगळ्या नावाने संबोधलं गेलं आहे. आचारशील, विचारशील, दानशील, धर्मशील, सर्वज्ञपणे सुशील, सगळा ठाई. धीर, उदार, गंभीर, शूर क्रियेसी तत्पर, सावधपणेसी नृपवर तुच्छ केले. तीर्थक्षेत्र ती मोडिली, ब्राह्मण स्थाने बिघडिली, सकल पृथ्वी आंदोळिली, धर्म गेला. देव धर्म गोप ब्राह्मण, करावया संरक्षण, हृदयस्थ झाला नारायण, प्रेरणा केली पाहिजे. उद्दंड पंडित पुराणिक, कवीश्वर यायगिक वैदिक, धूर्त तार्किक सभानायक, तुमचे ठाई. या भूमंडळाचे ठाई. धर्मरक्षी ऐसा नाही, महाराष्ट्र धर्म राहिला काही, तुम्हा कारणी. आणखी काही धर्म चालती, श्रीमंत होऊनी कित्येक असती, धन्य धन्य तुमची कीर्ती विस्तारिली. कित्येक दुष्ट संहारिला, कित्येकासी धाक सुटला, कित्येकासी आश्रव झाला, शिवकल्याण राजा, शिवकल्याण राजा, शिवकल्याण राजा. पत्र वाचून झालं. हे पत्र होतं निश्चयाचा महामेरू नावाची एक कविता. ही कविता समर्थ रामदास स्वामींनी त्यांच्या दासबोधामध्ये सुद्धा लिहिली आहे. पत्र वाचून झाल्यावर छत्रपती शिवाजी महाराज आणि त्यांच्या आऊसाहेब यांच्या डोळ्यातून मोतीलग अश्रू वाहू लागले. ते मोतीलग अश्रू पाहण्याचा लाभ मोरोपंत पिंगळे आणि दिवाकर गोसाव्यांना लाभलं. तर इथं हा किस्सा संपतो. पुन्हा एकदा छत्रपती शिवाजी महाराज यांना माझा मानाचा मुजरा आणि जय जिजाऊ, जय शिवराय. धन्यवाद.
It was great to hear the story from Chhatrapati Shivaji Maharaj Darbar. Words make you think, music makes you feel, but a song makes you feel a thought. Next up, we have another marvelous singing performance by our vocalist Akshita Suresh.
अभी ना जाओ छोड़ कर के दिल अभी भरा नहीं, अभी ना जाओ छोड़ कर के दिल अभी भरा नहीं, अभी अभी तो आए हो, अभी अभी तो, अभी अभी तो आए हो, बहार बन के जाए हो, हवा जरा महक तो ले, नजर जरा बहक तो ले, ये शाम ढल तो ले जरा, मैं थोड़ी देर जी तो लूं, नशे के घूंट पे तो लूं, नशे के घूंट पे तो लूं, अभी ना जाओ छोड़ कर के दिल अभी भरा नहीं, अभी ना जाओ छोड़ कर के दिल अभी भरा नहीं, अभी ना जाओ छोड़ कर के दिल अभी भरा नहीं.
Wow, that was very nicely sung, Akshita. Thank you once again. Moving on. Next, we have the multi-talented personality who is known for his extracurricular activities. He says that he is still learning, but we believe that he is no less than one of the finest flutists. He is currently part of our college music team. His source of inspiration is none other than the legendary Lord Krishna. To present this last performance of the eve, which is a beautiful medley of some of the most iconic songs, we have Chinmay Gunashastri. Please welcome the ever energetic yet composed Chinmay. That was really ethereal, Krishna. I'm in Chinmay. Yeah. So, here we are done with all our performances. How were the performances? I hope you liked them. Which one did you like the most? Let us know in the comment section. So now, before concluding the event, I would sincerely like to thank all the higher authorities. I would also like to thank all the artists who presented their art in front of us and the organizers who gave us this chance of comparing. And especially you all. Thank you for being such an enthusiastic audience for connecting with us. If you like the event, make sure you hit that like button, comment below, share this video with your friends, and don't forget to subscribe to the channel. So, this is Sahil Malhankar signing off. Take care, stay home, stay safe.